So, I bought an eBay refurbished iPhone 14 Plus. Now, the main reason I did this was just out of sheer curiosity to see if the thing would work. You know, it's really strange. You can just keep buying phones online and change your name and you don't have to pay your credit card back. Only problem is I gotta keep going to the dollar store to get more of those, like, disguises with, like, the glasses and the mustache, but it's okay. This is also the cheapest way to get an iPhone Plus model. This ran for around 300 bucks I paid for this. I swear, if this thing is iCloud locked, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, that's a really good color, actually, wow. So, first thoughts on the back of the phone. The glass isn't cracked, so that's nice. That's one thing I was scared about. Unfortunately, though, there's like a little tiny scuff right in the camera module, but let's be honest here, if you don't have OCD, who cares? The sides of the phone, though, they could definitely use some work. It looks like they've been, like, dropped or, like, I guess scraped against a white wall or something. And also some light discoloration near the 5G antenna. I guess that's just because that's where you hold the phone. The screen itself looks really nice, but let's put it under some light so we can hyper-analyze all the scratches. Upon further investigation, yeah, there's a bunch of micro scratches all over the front of this thing. Now, right now it doesn't look so bad because the screen is off, but when we turn it on and start looking at like bright images, I hope these don't appear. Earpiece also has some gunk in it, so yeah, let's clean that up. Alright, open wide. That's so much better. Alright, enough playing with the design of the phone. Let's turn it on. Screen is fully functional, that's nice. Ooh, I'm noticing something. Okay, let me give you a professional report. This is called the piss filter. I guess the layman would say this is actually True Tone, but I prefer my term better. And what True Tone means is this is an actual, like, genuine Apple display, so we shouldn't run into any issues inside of settings. You know, unless they replace the battery in this thing, which I have no idea about right now. Looks like the Wi-Fi radio inside the thing is working fine. We'll test out the cellular when we get set up. Ooh, this is a big one. My family had an iPhone X, and after a few drops, that thing stopped recognizing Face ID, so I hope this works. Alright, and... yeah, Face ID is working just fine. This is turning out to be quite a score for 300 bucks. And it appears this thing is not iCloud locked. Perfect. We just gotta check the battery and the cellular connection after this. Update your iPhone automatically. Doesn't this use the same chip as the iPhone 13? Yeah, you know what? Why don't you just stay on iOS 18 for now? Yeah, in my opinion, the iPhone 13 is the better buy compared to this, but this is the only way you can get a Plus iPhone for cheap, so sucks to suck. Oh yeah, one more thing to mention. You're actually missing out on Apple Intelligence with this. I can't even say it with a straight face, I'm sorry. Yeah, until Apple Intelligence gets better, just use the Gemini app. The iPhone 14 series were actually the first models to feature emergency SOS and satellite connectivity, which is really nice if you actually get abandoned on the side of the road and you don't have any cell reception. Okay, and welcome to iPhone. Oh, stuff is going on in settings. Please don't be the battery. Please don't be the battery. It's, oh, thank you. Oh, okay, it's just ads. Reminds me, what's the battery health on this thing? 83, okay, 83%, yeah, it could definitely be better. Turn off that piss filter. Now, to test out the cellular, I would use one of these SIM card kits, but, the iPhone 14 series was also the first to drop the SIM card slot, so... a visible free trial, I guess. Also, I don't know about you, but 60 Hz on this phone is very apparent. If you're the kind of person to not care about the hertz and refresh rates, it'll be fine for you, but me personally, I need a Pro model. Looks like this phone is actually a Verizon wireless phone that's been unlocked. Neat. Just to confirm, you should be activating service on the phone shown below. Apple phone, not Apple iPhone. Alright, let's proceed. Oh, you know what? I gotta dox myself first. Alright, I'll cut to when it's ready. Ooh, before we activate, are you on Wi-Fi? Yup. Is your phone updated? Yeah, totally. Is your battery charged? It's on the charger. That counts, right? Okay, in a couple of seconds, we should get a pop-up that says eSIM ready to activate, right? Ooh, there we go. Connecting to your carrier? Yeah, that's right, Mint Mobile. Watch from the cut corner. Cellular setup complete. Your visible eSIM is now active on this iPhone. Alright, let's try to make a call. Boy, am I hungry.
Apple the Woodlands. I'm an automated system that can handle complete sentences.
Human support, support agent, human support.
Please hold for the next available specialist.
Thank you for calling Apple. This is who do I have the pleasure of speaking to today?
William, just quick question. How much is it per pound?
Sorry?
How much is it per pound? You guys are Apple, right? You sell apples?
We sell Apple devices, not Apple fruit.
Well, looks like we can make and take calls just fine. Alright, next up, the cameras. And yeah, looks like the cameras on this thing are working just fine. Only issue is you're kind of missing the telephoto camera on the back of the thing, but I mean, if you're not zooming into people's hotel rooms from like 100 feet away, you'll be fine without it. So, pretty good experience if you want a giant iPhone for a budget price. While you are missing out on newer features like the dynamic island on the iPhone 15, the action button and camera control from the iPhone 16, you're still stuck on Lightning, which gets pretty annoying in a world where everything uses USB-C now. And the refresh rate is 60 Hz, which the newest iPhone 17 base model, that runs at 120 now, so it's starting to feel outdated. I'd say definitely the biggest competitor to the iPhone 14 Plus value-wise is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Main reason is because these both use the same exact chip, the A15 Bionic. You do also get the telephoto camera on the 13 Pro Max and that amazing 120 Hz screen. However, buying refurbished, this thing can go for around like $80 more expensive than this, so if you don't care about 120 Hz and just want a iPhone, this is a good option. They're both the same screen size anyways, measuring in at 6.7 inches. Anyways, thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments, what other videos do you want to see from me? Alright, I'll see you later.